An Angel is Born, A Family Story, is a personal and candid memoir set in the small coal mining town of Weeksbury in the mountains of Kentucky.
Author Wynn Johnson is here today to tell us about what inspired this story. So why did you write the book, Wynn?
Well, when she was born, they said she probably wouldn't live through the night. And she lived actually 39 and a half years. So it's an incredible success story. And she passed away on October the 1st, 2011. And so I was inspired to write the story, so I also wanted to tell the story of her parents, which is my sister and my brother-in-law.
So you're her uncle,
yes,
and
sir.
This really touched the entire family.
It did. It touched the entire community, not just in eastern Kentucky, but they lived in central Ohio and Springfield. So when I started writing the story, I wanted to tell their story as well, Lily and Bill. So I went back to the early 1940s, told some history of the area and the coal fields and growing up in a different era. And then as I progressed, I started telling stories and events that happened along the way, which included the deaths of other children. So the theme of the book became parents losing their children before their own death. And knowing what my sister and brother-in-law were going through, I thought it was a story that I just had to tell. So I mixed a lot of history and events as it progressed up to then encompass her life.
And tell us about progeria, because that's something that's been in the news a lot lately. It's gotten a lot of media attention.
Yes, she had progeria, which is a rapid aging sickness, which wasn't actually the condition that claimed her life. She had a condition known as Rubinstein-Taybi, which was discovered and studied by the two doctors at the University of Cincinnati. So she had multiple defects, birth defects, and she had a long life for a child that they said probably wouldn't live through the night, and they said if she does live, maybe 7, 8 years. And she was not a healthy child, but she was a happy child, and the quality of life that they were able to give her and the lengths that they went to keep her and keep her happy and as healthy as possible.
A story into itself.
It is into itself.
You had your sister's permission to go forward with this project and that's the child's mother.
Oh, yes.
To write this book.
Oh, yes. And their blessing, of course, and we wanted to keep Angel's memory alive. And that's kind of the way the whole thing started. But then when people started to read it and give it a 5-star rating, then publishers started saying, well, maybe you need to look at a bigger picture. So Angel's story might be one that would touch other people as well that's had children with special needs and parents who've lost their children. And it's a tragic but sweet story.
Yeah. Well, that's great.
Thanks for coming and sharing it with us. We appreciate it. Your book available out there right now. Good for you to come.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Wynn.